Hi there, welcome to Kapow Cook. Today we're going to cook a basic quick omelette but with a tortilla wrap. So you can buy these from the shops. If not, you can make your own. We're going to make some tomorrow or use my flatbread recipe. So we're going to make an omelette in a wrap, but we're going to have it with avocado, tomato, scallion like spring onions, and a bit of meat, and I'm going to sprinkle cheese, but use what you've got. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I'm going to cook a bit of my meat at the moment. Now, if you don't like meat, you're vegetarian or whatever, you don't have to, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I've got mine ready there. Alright, so that's that there. Let's put that away over there so it's not in the way. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to dice this up, okay? So cut it into small pieces. You can cut it, or, I don't think I will actually, let's do it like that. Oh yeah, let's do it. Actually, yeah, it cooks quicker. The quicker it will cook will be dependent on how small you cook it. So obviously the smaller you cook it, the quicker it will take. Bit of surface area science there for you today. Okay, so we're cooking a bit of meat, that's protein, okay? So we'll fry this off really quickly. Whilst we're doing that, we can prepare everything, okay? So I've grated my cheese, I've used different cheeses, okay? So use what you've got, okay? Not what you've not got. Let's get the avocado. So what I'm going to do, we're going to fry this first. Now this will take 2 or 3 minutes. Once that's ready, basically it's just the eggs because nothing else will need cooking. I've washed my scallion, okay? So make sure you wash those. And then what you want, this is where you start preparing. So like I say, you can use onion if you want, you can use anything you want that you like. Mr. Chris thought, how can I make my omelette a bit more interesting and exciting? And oh, kapow, wow. So this is what I did. So I'm going to put that in there like that. Okay. And then get your, let's say, turn that down so it's not burning. Now once that is cooked, we can put that into a little bowl. I'll get a little bowl ready for that one. Okay, just so that's ready. Alright, so let's always put your hand over the knife, you don't want to slip. This is almost ready. This is why Mr. Chris has made this today, because this is probably its last day before it dies. So it's going in my belly. Okay, so get a spoon for that. Again, don't use a knife for that. Okay. So let's put all this out of here. Like I say, once that is cooked, the meat, we can just take that out and then we can start to cook the omelette, which is just very basic, okay? Make sure you've got all the skin off there. It can be a bit tricky sometimes if you're not watching properly. Okay, alright, there we go. Easy, look at that. My favourite colour, green and yellow in an avocado. It was kiwi, but I'm allergic to the kiwi, so I can't have kiwi anymore. So always be careful and find out if you have a reaction with food, you might be allergic to it. Wash your hands. Okay, now I'm just going to move this around. Look at that, wow. Now you could put this into your omelette if you wanted to. I might, it depends. Like I say, you can change as you cook. You can change your plans, okay? Now I'm going to, I like to have this mushed. Okay, so I'm going to mush this. You can have it in slices. Much quicker, like I say, if you have it out like that and then do it with a fork. You might want a bit of chunkiness in there, so I'm going to keep that there like that. So I've got a bit of both smoothness and a bit of chunkiness. Wash your hands again. Keep washing your hands because you don't want it to be dirty. Carlo, it has been telling me a lot. Okay, what I might do actually, yeah, this. So whilst that's cooking slowly, I think I'll just keep all that in there, it's easier. Okay, so 3 eggs. Like I say, I don't put any milk in mine, I don't see, but it's your choice. Some people do prefer put a little bit of milk into their omelette, that's your choice. Make sure you wash your hands. This egg can make it ill if you haven't washed your hands when it's raw like that, okay? Now the great thing about this is you're going to get the oils from the meat, if it's an oily meat like that. So it's that's got flavour. I did not add any oil to that, that's from the meat, so that's now going to cook really good, okay? So let's mix that in there. You can put a bit of pepper in there if you want, so let's put a bit of pepper. Like I said, I'm going to put my cheese and all that in later, okay? So you can put a little bit, you don't need to go crazy. Right, put that in there. Just mix it around now. Okay, so keep tidying up. Make sure all that meat is evenly spread out. Okay, let that cook now. Okay, so I'm going to just wash as I go in case I might need this bowl for later, so I'm washing this out. Okay, that's perfect. Right, so I need them at the end. I'm going to put them and heat them up. So basically, all we need to do now is start to prepare. Okay, so let's slice and dice this tomato because this has got about 1 or 2 days left on it. Okay, so we put that over there, like that. Going to, you don't want them too small, but again, it's your choice. Then dice it. Okay, like that. So here we go. It's almost like a omelette taco, almost, you could say. Is that still on? Yes. Just cook that a bit quicker. Now, when I think it's starting to cook, I'm going to start to heat mine up in there. Right, so what we're going to do, make sure you've got an even amount. So I'm going to put in some avocado. So there we go, some avocado there. In with the tomato, so you don't want too much, you want a right balance. Look at that. Carlo will be happy. We've got green and red of the Italian flag. Okay, so we put that in there. Then you put in your scallions. You could put more in. I do like scallions, as you know. This is cooking really good. Mix that around a bit. Don't hit it hard, just nice and soft. And then we can, look at that, put our cheese in. And all of a sudden, you've got a really healthy... Now, you could do this without meat. I mean, I'm putting the meat in today because Mr. Chris didn't have any meat yesterday. So look at that. So that's our mix. And then all we need to do is prepare and cut our lettuce. Okay, so your lettuce, and then you've got to really help because some parents now what's really nice is I'm going to put all that in there. Actually, go on. What was really nice, I had a message there. Was it Hioang? And he said he's cooked superbly at the moment, so that's good. And he was a bit worried because he said he made a mistake. Well, we all make mistakes, so that's really good. Okay, so if you've made a mistake cooking, that's how you learn. And as I messaged him back, his cooking's been fantastic at the moment. So again, I'm cooking on that side. Some parents and children might be worried that it's not cooked, so you don't need much on there. You don't really need that long, okay? And then what we'll do, we'll flip it so it's cooked on the other side in case those worried parents and children. So yeah, Hioang said his cooking is amazing and he's loving it. I really like cooking at the moment. Let's flip this over. Let's try and get this right. It's a different plate. Oh, and then do it like that, then boom. Like that. Do it for about 10 seconds. You don't need it to be really... Oh, look at that. Right. So, I'm now going to heat this up. A griddle, you can use it up for... You can heat these up if you've got a grill or an oven. Put them in for 3 or 4 minutes. I don't. That's why Mr. Chris has got that. Now I'm going to take that off because that is cooked. Okay? Now, put that there. I'm going to leave them there. So, plating up. So let's get some lettuce. Okay, so, look at that. Really fresh. So I'm going to, let's cut it in half. That's a bit easier because it's very, and then you get to see a bit more. That's better. Right, make sure you've washed this. So I'm just going to wash it again. I always wash vegetables 3 or 4 times just to be extra safe. This will add a bit of crunchiness to this. Okay, so there we go. And now we're almost ready. Okay, so that's our lettuce. Yeah, because some parents did say they want to see how can you cook salad. You could grate onions and put onions in this. You could use olives, you could use more tomatoes, mushrooms. So there, and look at that. That's excellent. So look at that. So I'm putting in some lettuce there and put a bit more in. Look at how chunky that is. Really healthy and green. The greener the healthier, they say. Right, let's put all that over there. Okay, now that's going to be really ready. So here we go. So watch this. This is just like a grill. So this is why Mr. Chris uses his griddle. I don't have an oven, so Mr. Chris always has to think on the spot. So let's cook that. These will look really good, and I'll just show you how it looks now in a minute. So start to tidy up. Make sure you wipe down your surfaces. Put that there. So that's our mix now. Like I say, we've got cheese in there, got lots, really healthy. Wow. So here we go, let's see how we're going to do this. So what I like to do is, I was practicing this yesterday, so if you cut it like this, there we go, If you cut it into sections like this, it's a bit easier to serve. Okay, so if you do it like that, and then it's a bit easier, and you'll see, because then we'll put them into the wraps. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see this. Oh, it's not that hot yet, is it? So you push it down. Make sure an adult does that for you, because you want these to be nice and warm. Okay, when you have these. Okay. There we go. It's really good, because if you have these cold, not the same. Okay, how much have we got? Wow, we've been 10 minutes, so we've got about 1 minute left. Let's go for that. There we go. And now you start to feel it. So once we get that, we're going to put a little bit of this sauce on, and then that's it. You could you could roll it up as one if you want, or you could put it like that, but it gets a bit messy. Depends. Okay, there we go. So wow, and there you get that grilled effect. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on there because I'm going to try loads. So let's have this. So it depends which way you want to do this. So you might put a little bit. Best to put it a little bit on first, like that. Okay, like that. So we've got tomatoes in there. You could sprinkle a bit more cheese on there if you wanted to. Okay, like that. Look at that, really healthy. Like I say, Mr. Chris was thinking, how can I make a quick, healthy dish? And some parents wanted to use salad. And I know Hyoang has been superb. He could be the mini master chef of the month. So there we go. So then all what you do, that is it finished. You get it like that. So you've got your salad and you wrap it over like that, and you've got a really healthy omelette salad with it on the side. So try that for today. A Kapow quick cook, nice and healthy, and you don't have to try meat. Okay, thank you for watching and keep on cooking.